Hey, it's Joe back with another episode of the Waterbox 130.4 build. I know it's been a while, so I do want to apologize. I've been really busy with work, but since we've talked last, I want to show you what I have in store. I do have some livestock in there. I have some corals in there. I also added my media reactors. So I'm gonna flip this around to show you what I have. All right, so there she is, the Waterbox 130.4. And I just wanted to get this one right out of the way, but the lid that you're seeing, I know it looks a little janky, but it's one that I built. I ended up getting it from saltwateraquarium.com. It's called the DD Jump Guard. It's the same company that actually makes my light brackets. So it's one of those that you have to measure and cut with a saw and put your mesh on, and I did a terrible job. So I ended up finding a lid maker. It's called Toplids, that have some experience with these light mounts, and I didn't want to mess up my measurements because the light mount brackets where they hook onto the tank, they you can't get a real good measurement because they're beveled. So the guy that I talked to, his name's Mark from Toplids, he actually has these brackets on his personal tank. So I just shot him over some measurements. It is gonna take about 8 weeks to get done, and he's gonna ship them to the United States from the UK on a 3-day. So I'm excited about the lid because I just could not stand this. So I just wanted to keep it on to keep some fish from jumping out. But here it is. I have some corals and some livestock. I have my hammer coral. I have some galaxia. I have some favia, some mushrooms, some pulsing xenia, which is really pissed off right now for some reason. I don't know why. It was doing amazing. So, hopefully it's gonna come back. I mean, you can still see that it's spread out, but it's pulsing barely and it's not extended. So I don't know what's going on with that. I did check my parameters yesterday before I did a water change. My calcium was at 424, my DKH was at 8.2, and then my pH was at 8.1. So, I don't know what's going on. I have 0 nitrite, I have 0 ammonia, I have less than 5 parts per million with nitrate. So all my parameters are checking out. But as far as my livestock goes, I have 3 chromis, I have a coral beauty, 2 clowns, 2 firefish. But my tank is alive. I just love sitting and watching it. And then as far as my sump goes, nothing really has changed except, I did add the media cup. I'm running Purigen in there. And then in that bag that you see, that's some ChemiPure Elite. I also have my media reactors going there. I did buy 3, but just a word of caution, 3 doesn't fit back there, so I'm only running 2. And I have it on a low tumble. I have those Dr. Tim pearls in there that help with the phosphate and nitrate. And then I also have some just standard carbon in that one to the left, and that's just on a real low tumble. And then I have the matrix down there in my return chamber, my skimmers, pulling out that nasty skim mate. It stinks every time I clean it, but I'm happy with it. There's my controller board from marinedepot.com. Thing's awesome. I love it. I do want to get that Apex like I've said before, but it's expensive, and I just want to diversify my tank a little bit with the coral situation because I have a lot of green going on in here, and I want to get some of the pinks and the oranges and the reds And I know that this camera does not do justice. You know, I have an iPhone 10 here, and it's just, you can't see what I can see. So I know it's a little shady and dark, and it looks real blue. But I just wanted to give you an update on my tank. I hope you subscribe, and thanks a lot for listening. Bye-bye.